We can Netflix and chill.
That's so funny.
So look, man, make sure your lifestyle is matching up with what you're preaching to people, man.
That's good.
So I put, in closing, man, there had to be a buzz about this community who were sharing, giving selflessly, and worshiping Jesus. When the church operates in this way, we see two things happen that happened to them as a result. Number one, they found favor with all men. Favor is not something that comes from men, but it comes from God. So I put favor with others is something that the Lord provides, not man. The second result we saw was that the Lord added to their number day by day.
Wow.
Those who were being saved. So like I said, we got to understand what we're a part of. In Mark 1st chapter 17 verse, you got to turn there. Jesus told the disciples he would make them fishers of men. And I know when we think about it now, we think about fishing. Are we going to the dike? You know, we got our rod and we fishing. But back in this day, fishing was a group activity. Like you may have had some guys out there with a pole or whatever, but just think about when the disciples saw Jesus on the shore after he was resurrected. And Jesus told them, hey, cast that net over there. That's how they fished back in the days. It wasn't an individual activity. It was a group activity. So God said, I'm gonna make you fishers of men. Yeah, we gotta witness to people individually, but as a collective body of the church,
That's good.
we have to operate in these principles.
Yes, sir.
And that's how we're gonna draw people to Christ.
That's good.
So for me, it's my prayer, just like it's the men of God prayer, is to see everybody in here flourish in Christ Jesus. To see people operate in the freedom that we've been allowed through Christ Jesus. I don't know about y'all, but that was a time in my life where I was tired of being a slave to sin.
Come on.
Going through the same cycles over and over. Having no peace.
Wow.
Always worried about this or worried about that.
Jesus, Jesus, Jesus.
And for me, that stuff wears on you.
Yes, they do.
And boy, trust me, when you in sin, you go to look older than what you is.
I remember.
But the great part about that is Jesus gave us an escape plan out of slavery.
Man.
So if you're in slavery right now, you're a prisoner right now, you don't have to stay there. You got to get out of jail free card.
Yes, sir.
And you can operate that in that as soon as you make the commitment to Christ.
That's right.
So I want y'all to consider what's been brought before y'all today, and don't look at it as, you know what I'm saying, Quan preaching or whatever. This ain't got nothing to do with me. This is all about Christ. It's him that wants to see you free. It's him that wants you to walk after the Spirit. It's him that doesn't want you to be entangled with your flesh and give in to your fleshly desires. Because trust me, it's nothing good that comes out of that.
Not nothing.
And it's just a repeated cycle.
Yep.
Over and over. Over and over. And until we come into that freedom and begin to crucify our flesh, willingly walk in our freedom, that's the only way we're going to have peace and joy. If there's anybody in here tonight that's tired of being entangled in sin or tired of being a prisoner and want to be free, here's your opportunity right here tonight to change that forever. Even if you saved and you willingly went back into slavery, you have a chance and an opportunity to be free indeed.